Let's get... we have a new window. That's nice.
They replaced that fast.
I mean...
Yes, but I assure you, Mr. Volmut has your best... in your post box. But these people are all... yes, I understand. I will tell Mr. Volmut.
Okay. Good start to the day.
Is everything all right, Paula?
Yes, Miss Katz. Everything's... No, everything's not fine. That was a horrible call.
Was it another death threat?
Do you want to talk about it?
I really shouldn't without talking to Mr. Volmut first. He'll hear soon enough. It was one of Mr. Volmut's witnesses. She wants out.
This seems like this probably happens a lot.
Yeah.
Does this happen often?
It feels like every other week. Most of the time we can convince them to stay on, but it is getting harder.
How important was this witness for Christoph's case?
It's going to be tough. He spent weeks prepping her. I won't be surprised if I find him sleeping in the office for the next couple of days.
Did she tell you why she wants out?
Same as always. Threats against her and her family. They even sent her photographs of her children. Monsters.
Don't let this grind you down, Paula.
I won't. Can't give them the satisfaction.
Alright, well that's an exciting development.
I guess see if there's any new papers on our desk.
Oh, there's definitely new papers on our desk. I have faith in Paula. Okay, so we have... Okay, so we've got the officers. Otto Wagner and Klaus Novak.
I say we check if either of those names are in the archive.
Alright, so officers were dispatched following the anonymous call, after which they report the subject is a thief. She's in possession of a stolen suitcase. 4 people. Wolfgang... Okay, Wolfgang must be the boyfriend.
Wolfgang Kirchmann, yeah, that's the boyfriend.
Heidi, Amelia, and the suspect, due to facts, were elevated to treason. The suspect was... blah, 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 blah. Okay. Following Mr. Rossendeff's investigation to the background of Anna, the following, blah, blah, blah.
Weak, old, impulsive, frivolous girl.
Who
Rude.
even in the present time does not seem to have brought instructions.
Lazy, vicious, and self-centered.
This does not sound... This sounds closer to the other girl. Like, this sounds more like how they described Amelia.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess these are the actual...
Yeah.
This
and so it was a senior watchmaster and a junior watchmaster.
Okay, so plunder and evacuate. So these are the charges then. Plunder and evacuated areas, crimes during air raids,
endangering the community, use of conditions of war as grounds to increase criminal penalties. Okay, so it's saying like the penalty was higher because it was supposedly done around the air raid.
Yeah.
I say really quick we run to the archive and see if any of those 3 names we just heard, or we just learned, are there.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Hi, cat.
Got nothing else here. Alright, oh.
Miss Katz,
Are you a detective? Are you a detective?
I have the distinct feeling that she doesn't like us very much.
That's a good start.
Should I be worried?
Only if you want her to cooperate with the police.
Sounds like trouble. Thank you, Paula.
Alright, so Yeah, let's
Yeah. It's worth a run to the archive to check
all right.
the
So
names.
Wolfgang. Yeah. So Kirkman, Nowak, and
Wagner.
and Wagner. Yeah.
My cat is loudly purring on me, so if the mic picks that up, I apologize, but...
Was this it? Was this one of them?
Oh, it was Kirchmann.
Oh,
It was
no.
Wolfgang Kirchmann.
Otto?
And then,
No.
no, Nowak.
Otto was one of the names, but not.
Yeah, Nowak, which is not one we have, and then Wagner. Wagner was the third one, so... Alright, no files on any of them. Although, that's interesting that we have a Wolfgang Hoffmann and not Kirchmann. Like, Wolfgang Kirchmann was the boyfriend, and we had a Wolfgang Hoffmann down there in the archive.
There was a and yeah, and it was Otto something, but it wasn't those Ottos.
Interesting.
All right, well, I mean, I guess we might as well just jump right in. Let's see what we've got here.
Mrs. Kronewald, good morning. Thank you for coming on such a short notice.
As if I had the choice.
Mrs. Kronewald, your collaboration is entirely voluntary.
Right. Because I could just make your job easier and let you screw Anna over again. Not going to happen.
Okay, so why does she think...
I wanted to talk to you about Anna Kazmirek. I believe you are acquainted?
Acquainted. Sure. What do you want to know? Other than her being innocent and you people having killed her?
Tell me about Anna's arrest.
Really? Sure you wouldn't rather talk about her heinous crimes? Tell me all about them?
Okay, I get your attitude, but we are trying to help.
Right. I bite. It was the morning of... I don't know. A few days after the bombing.
October 20th.
Sure. If you say so. We were in the emergency shelter. Somehow we all got assigned to the same one. Call it good luck or bad luck. Your choice.
What happened on that day?
We just come back from work with Anna. Graveyard shift at a munitions factory. For the glory of the fatherland. And all that.
What can you tell me about this shelter?
Pigs took some rich prig's house, robbed it of all valuables, and packed it full of homeless folk. We got 3 small rooms around the kitchen, one for each family.
Okay.
What happened to you during the bombing?
To me? Not much. I was working a night shift. At first I didn't even hear the bombs over all the machinery. How in hell did those bastards manage to burn the entire city except for the munition factories is beyond me.
How were the tasks divided among the people in the shelter?
We were on rotation. Every day different tasks for each of the rooms. Food, cleaning, making sure there's enough water and firewood. Of course, we'd always get the most work, as my family was the biggest.
Who lived in the shelter at the time?
Me and mine, the Grunewalds, a total of 7 people at the time. The Kazmireks, Anna and her mother, and unfortunately, the Beckers. 5 of them, and 5 too many.
All right, that is indeed a lot of people to cram into this little...
Tell me about the Beckers.
I do agree.
Literally. They owned a family business for generations. A big point of pride for them. Up till a bomb fell right on it.
Tell me about the Kazmirex.
Good people. Both of them. Teresa's practically family now. We took her in after you people killed Anna. Without her daughter, she was all alone. But who cares? Right?
All right,
You
lady.
are.
Lady,
But
calm
you're a
down.
dangerous criminal.
We are trying to help.
Like, yeah, again, like, absolutely, I understand your reaction, but also, like, maybe you should at least try to, like, determine why we're asking you about this before you go off.
Tell me about your family.
Interested in the little workers. That's a new one. We weren't affected by the bombing as bad as many others. Didn't have much to lose to start with. There were a few of us, luckily. So we were able to scrap by. We were in my family's room, trying to get at least some shut-eye, when I heard someone yapping at the phone. It was Emilia. Emilia Becker.
What was she saying?
I didn't catch all of it. Tried to block it out, actually. I just wanted to sleep. I got enough to understand. The cunt was talking to the police.
Well, she has an opinion of Amelia.
Robbery. How could I have known it was about Anna?
I mean, that does match what we have heard about her.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be wild. I can't wait until we get to interview Emilia. That should be a
Fun.
hoot.
Describe your relationship with Miss Kazmarek.
Our relationship. Anna wasn't a dyke, if that's what you're getting at. She was like a sister.
I literally... Do you have to take everything we say in the most aggressive way?
Next thing I know, I'm woken up by someone's banging against the door.
Who was it?
Greeners! Two of the bastards. Diligently responding to a bullcrap call. And what a pair they made. A tall twig of an idiot and a four-eyed geezer with the dumbest mustache. You could smell the alcohol on that one from across the room.
Could you please describe them for me?
Creepy. That was my first and main impression. He was somewhat round. Not yet fat, but close to it. He had the most ridiculous facial hair, glasses, and he had this smile. This friendly smile. Constantly. Ugh. It was unnerving.
Could you please describe them for me?
He was way too tall, despite the constant hunch. It felt like he was trying to take up as little space as he could. Had the most punchable face I've seen in my life. Like a snooty baby that may start bawling at any moment. And he was clumsy. First he hit his head on the way in. Then he just kept dropping his notebook as they interviewed Anna.
Did they say why they were there?
Sure. They were investigating a most serious crime and wanted to talk to Anna. Alone. Bastards invited themselves in before I could even say a word. And that would be when, using this mess as a distraction, Emilia planted the bloody thing.
Alright, what did
need
she...
you
Oh,
to
okay,
explain
just
what
the
you mean.
suitcase.
Oh, for sure. The suitcase she accused Anna of stealing. The one she needed the pigs to find. She put it in Anna's room herself. Had to back her lie somehow, didn't she?
So this could all come down to Amelia being a petty bitch.
It certainly could.
Did you sell
I mean,
anything from your old home?
Hard to take anything at this point, other than, you know,
Morning after
just
the bombing, we went
just
to
real
the
basic
place.
face value stuff, but,
Couldn't fit even half of it.
you know,
There wasn't much to find.
And who are greeners?
Schupo, obviously. Green uniform, overcompensating hat, gun and nightstick in case they don't like your face. I suppose you people didn't call them that.
Got that already. Doesn't look like there's anything else in
It
here.
was clear. They didn't want me present for their questioning. Fuckers had the nerve to pretend it was about Anna's privacy. I've expected they'd force me out right then and there.
And did they make you leave?
No. Somehow Anna managed to convince them it was fine, that she didn't mind me there.
What did they want to know?
They asked about the suitcase. You know, the same one Emilia was planting in Anna's room right there and then. Did I mention that already?
Yes, you did, Mrs. Grunewald.
I know I did. I'm not an idiot. Just make sure it's easy to hear on that tape of yours. The idiots were convinced Anna stole it. And no matter the truth, they wanted her to admit it.
What did Anna tell them?
To go fuck themselves. No. That's what she should have told them. But she just denied it. What a load of crap. All they had was Emilia's made-up story. And here they were, swinging their shriveled... That's what I told them. They didn't like it one bit.
What did a regular day at the shelter look like?
There wasn't anything regular about that time. Not yet. We'd only been there for 3 days? 4? It wasn't that different from our lives before, really. Not for me. We were piss poor anyway. Wake up, pray there's water in the pipes. Go to your shift, return there tired, repeat. Next thing I know, Glasses pushes me out into the kitchen. Tells me to show him Anna's room. That's where she'd hide the haul.
Did you enter Anna's room with the officer?
No. I just told him where it was. He wouldn't let me go in. Didn't want me tampering. So I waited outside in the kitchen with Wolf and that rat, Amelia.
Didn't you say Emilia was in Anna's room?
Not anymore. She left her proof and came back before anyone could notice. She just stood there with that smirk of hers. She was behind it all. We all knew she hated Anna. But this? She was trying to get her killed.
Do you remember what Wolf was doing?
Waiting, patiently. Naive idiot. He came for money, and it showed. Had no idea what any of this meant.
Okay.
So she is definitely giving us her view of events where she is, like, convinced that Amelia did it and is responsible. I'm sure the situation is more complicated than that, but she thinks Amelia is responsible.
Yeah, clearly, yeah, no, this is a very, very biased, cut and dry version of it that is absolutely going to be layered on.
Mm-hmm. I think we want to see Amelia's side next because it'll be the most opposed. Two extremes, perhaps.
She was good people. Kind, funny.
Yeah,
witty.
at the very minimum, we have to establish...
So stubborn.
We have to see what they, at minimum, agree on before we start with a case.
When to shut up.
Which might be nothing.
Were there any conflicts between the shelter's inhabitants?
There's a bear shit in the woods.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I feel like there's definitely conflicts given that she hated the
and made no
Beckers.
secret of it. And everyone knew them for the shit-spewing assholes they were. And we were open about that as well. And Mrs. Housler in the other section. Always listening at the door. Up in everybody's business. Nosy hack.
What can you tell me about the conflict between Miss Kasmirek and Emilia?
What there's to say? Becca was a cunt.
Second time
She
she's
had
called her
conflicts
that.
with everybody. Well, everybody without a dick. And something about Anna seemed to really piss her off from the start. Wolf choosing her was just a cherry on top.
I was about to say, I wonder
Ooh,
if there was boyfriend drama because Wolfgang came from money.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, okay. This is now we've got a potential motive. Like, the rich boy wants the street rat. Well, that simply won't do.
Oh, 9.
The pig didn't need much time for his search. Emilia must have left it easy to find. Her eyes lit up as soon as he came out of the room, suitcase in hand.
What did she do?
She told the pig the suitcase was hers. That the day after the bombing, she saw Anna take it from the ruins of her house. And for some reason, she insisted it constituted treason. Can you imagine?
Seems so cut and dry, but I cannot figure out what the wrinkle's gonna be.
How would taking an old stinking suitcase be treason? That's just bullcrap.
Because right now it just seems like
But the pig didn't
Amelia
see
placed
it.
this was jealous. Amelia framed Anna.
I might have something about this.
It seems so straightforward.
Yeah, like I said, there's gonna be something that spices this up, but right now it's rough. Anyway,
Right. If what Emilia said was true,
It wasn't.
then with Anna's crime being looting rather than stealing, the Folkspest law would indeed qualify it as treason.
How many times do I have to say this? Anna didn't do anything.
How did the officer react to all this?
He didn't even pretend to listen to anything Wolf and I said. But anything Emilia said, he ate it up. All of it. Every single word.
What was in the suitcase? Can you describe it?
Beats me. I don't think I've ever seen it before. No idea where Emilia got it. It looked old, used, normal size, normal... It was a suitcase. It just looked like a suitcase.
What did the Kasmireks have with them?
There wasn't much. Let me think. Some salvaged clothes, fabrics, a few photos, documents, oh right, the cross. A big old thing. Iron. It was on Tessie's, back from the east. And the weird Madonna painting. Ugh, she used to give me the creeps.
Tell me about Teresa Kasmirek.
Aunt Tessie. Poor woman. Poor Anna. Alone with her on her head. Don't get me wrong, I love the woman. She can be an enormous pain in the ass. Not her fault. Mostly. She just needs so much help and constant attention. She's been sick non-stop ever since... Since I can remember, actually.
Mrs. Kronewald, I'm sorry, but I must ask. Is it possible Anna did take that suitcase?
Are you fucking... What? Just because she wasn't born to some gold-shitting lawyers, she's supposed to be a thief? She wasn't. She didn't. There's no possibility. No chance. Not premeditated, not by accident.
I feel like that's going to be one of the first things that we find out, is that there very much was a chance that she took that suitcase.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Was Anna's father somewhere
as a
around?
twist.
Not for a long time. He died when Anna was 4. Came west with Aunt Tessie, only to leave her alone with a 4-year-old. Don't really remember him myself. Just a photo of the 3 of them together.
How did Miss Kazmarek come to know Mr. Hens?
She used to work for him. We both did before the factory draft. It was all legal, just pub work. Walter's a good man. Took us under his wing. We knew we could rely on him.
What can you tell me about Wolf and Miss Kazmarek's relationship?
It's been going on for a few years already. They seem serious about it. As serious as you can be when you're 19. To be honest, I was never fully sold on Wolf being the right guy. But he did make Anna happy, so...
Yeah. I'm not concerned if we don't get every bit of the additional.
Yeah, I'm not either, but, you know.
At that point, I knew we needed...
As long as we get everything that we need for the case.
I thought he might be able to help. And Wolf had his uncle, so...
His uncle? Can we interrupt and ask about his uncle?
This man you went to get help from.
Oh, it was Mr. the first guy.
Yeah.
Is transferred. Yeah, him.
Would it happen to be Walter Hens?
How do you... You've talked with him already, right?
He brought us this case.
I suppose that makes sense. Yes, it was him. Not that he could help in the end. So, I had Hans. And Wolf had his uncle, so between the two of us, I figured...
Oh, okay. Okay, it's her.
Please, continue.
I told Wolf to stall the fuckers. Keep them there. Myself, I went to get my men. I didn't even get down the stairs before it started.
Before what started?
Is it really that hard to guess? Anna's testimony. They tortured her, went in hard judging on the screams. It was... loud.
And you just left?
What was I supposed to do? Kindly ask them to stop? Force them to stop? No, I know. I should have called the police, right? Yes, I still left. I ran even faster.
Is there anybody else who could have seen it?
I wasn't in the right space to check for that. Though, actually, I think I ran into one of my neighbors.
Oh, another person we could possibly interview.
Old lady from across the hall. Yes, she even asked me, who are they taking? She was in another section on our floor. Such a nosy hack. Unbelievably good hearing for her age. She kept constant watch on everything that was happening.
Ah, okay, so now we can wander around. But I mean, I feel like we got everything. I mean, clearly not, because we're missing like 10 things, but...
But I'm also okay with that.
We have... Oh, we can go in here now.
Okay, let's see if there's anything obvious in here.
What can you tell me about Emilia?
She was a few years older. Not that you'd guess it, with how much of a brat she was. Always little Miss Goody Two-Shoes. Always the innocent. The poor, poor victim. In reality, she was a jealous, hateful bitch. A snitch. A liar and a snitch.
Sounds pleasant.
How did Wolf and Emilia get along?
Too well. They actually used to be friends. If you'd believe that. Not that he'll admit it now. It was before he and Anna Becker never quite forgave him that choice. The jealous cunt.
Yeah, okay. So,
There's definitely some jealousy there.
yeah, so I guess if Heidi is to be believed, this is about as cut and dry as it gets, which means that we are going to discover probably a couple things that kind of upend this whole...
I mean, last case was fairly cut and dry, with the big thing mostly being, like, figuring out who did the actual shot.
Wolf's uncle?
I mean, these are real Nazi crimes.
It's not something he'd appreciate me talking about.
This isn't something created for a mystery novel.
His uncle was in the Gestapo. Didn't have too shabby of a position. After all, he did pull his nephew from the front.
Okay. That's,
I don't remember his name, but there couldn't have been that many Kirchmanns up the chain, right?
That's something to keep in mind.
Huh?
Did you see it?
I didn't see it. No. But I certainly heard it. And I saw the aftermath. They left the room trashed. It doesn't take a degree to understand what happened.
Oh.
You're saying both of the officers beat her?
Yes, probably. I don't know. Can't imagine a greener refusing the chance to rail on.
I feel like the stuff about, like, oh, Emilia and Wolf got along, or, oh, his uncle was in the Gestapo, shouldn't be, like, bonus info. That feels important.
Yeah. I imagine it's the sort of thing that will probably come up when we interview Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
But... Yeah, the fact that it opened up, like, an entire new line of questioning is like, oh... Maybe that's not something you should just allow the player to just completely bypass.
Mm-hmm.
Did Miss Kazmarek have any previous encounters with the police? Any criminal history?
No,
You sound awful sure.
I am. Anna didn't do none of that.
Alright, that seems like a... Oh. No. Can't look at the shoes? Alright, that seems like a pretty thorough once-over of the apartment.
Yep.
Alright, well...
I did find Walter. Not that it mattered. By the time we came back, Anna was already gone. There. That's what happened. What really happened. Not that you care.
You do realize this hostility won't help anyone? My intention is to bring the people who wronged Miss Kazmarek to justice. I am not your enemy.
Then prove me wrong.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention? Anything else you saw?
No. By the time I got back, it was all over. They took her, and Emilia hid away in her room, scared of facing us after what she'd done.
Ugh. Alright, well... I think that's about all we're getting out of her.
Thank you
Yep.
for your time, Mrs. Grunewald.
I hope I don't regret it.
that was definitely a version of the events that happened.
It was certainly not an unbiased one.
All right, so we want Amelia next, probably.
Yes.
We have a name for the victim's boyfriend, Wolf Kirchmann.
Wolfgang, yes. He was very easy to find once I got the name. He's still in the military, as it turns out. A Hauptmann. Seems to be involved with the rearmament effort. Oh, and I have some good news.
What's the good news?
Mrs. Kazmirek, no, Mrs. Hentz, agreed to a date for her testimony. Tentative for now, but I hear she's been feeling better. I put her on the calendar. We should have enough time to interview one more witness before her.
Good.
Okay, yeah. Then we should definitely do Amelia, so that we have
For sure.
as different perspectives as possible.
Did you manage
Certainly.
to contact him?
I've tried to reach out, but, well, the military is at best less than helpful. The message I got was politely worded, of course, but it comes down to us not being an important matter. I'm sorry, it'll take a bit longer to get him.
So we might not be able to get Wolf. That's unfortunate.
Ask her about the officers.
About the note you left me today. You think you have someone who would know our police officers?
Yes, potentially. My husband, his whole family, really, are police officers. Him, his father, brother, uncle, grandfather. It's a tradition he's very proud of. Don't get me started.
I won't.
Thank you. Anyway, his brother actually lives and works in Brunswick. Brunswick, police officer. I figured I'd give it a shot and I wrote him a letter.
I need some additional documents.
Anything specific?
There's a chance one of the neighbors could know something about what happened. I was given one surname, Hausle. Could you look if we can contact her?
There's not much to go on, but I can try. The shelter probably has some sort of list.
I need you to find out if there was any man named Kirchmann with a high position in the SS. He might have been contacted by one of our witnesses about Anna's situation.
A relative of our Mr. Kirchmann? I'll make sure to check it.
Another thing. I need you to invite the next witness.
Who should I reach out to?
We want Becker.
Please invite
Yes,
the
we
neighbor,
do.
Emilia Becker.
On it. Anything else?
There's nothing left for me to do. I should call it a day.
Nothing? Christoph back?
Well, hello. What can I do
I
for
like
you?
how they're like, oh wait, no, I forgot. Each one is like a week between, because they're like, oh, he won't be
Yeah.
back till next week.
Were you ever sent any death threats?
Taking out the big guns, I see. I'm proud to say that, yes, quite a few.
You're proud of being threatened?
Of course I am. Just think. All those people out there, pretending nothing happened. Our work gets them furious enough to send literal death threats. If that doesn't prove we're doing something right, I don't know what does.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No,
You might
he's really
have
not.
been there.
If you don't have any enemies, you've never stood up for anything in your life. Churchill might have paraphrased him a little.
And how do you deal with them?
It might sound a little weird, but I collect them. They're my war trophies, in a way.
I just got one this morning.
I had no idea.
Did we?
Congratulations.
Wasn't this from like? Did we get a death threat today?
I mean, they got the yesterday, the Rock, but
I feel like this is a conversation that we were supposed to have in the last case.
Don't. Please don't.
Right. I forgot most people don't see it like that. My apologies.
Right. Thank you. Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, okay. This is just.
I have some.
Who?
I think that.
We cannot tell Christoph about his guy. Unfortunate.
yeah. I guess we just assume he was already told.
Alright, so we have... Alright, so this is... So what does this actually give us? So that she... Becker lied about Anna being a thief. They started to interrogate her, planted the suitcase. I see. Alright, well...
Who do I want to call?
Who do we want to call? Do we want to call anybody? I mean, not really.
No.
He's busy.
You know what? I guess it doesn't make sense to call home. We know that they're not there. They're in New York.